Vlad here, and welcome to lesson 23. This lesson will go over the type tools. So let's start with the basic one, called the type tool. We click and we type our text. Let's say lesson 23 is now. We can choose the selection tool and we can drag to increase the size. As you can see in the quick action bar, the size of the font size has increased as we scaled it. This is not the case in Photoshop, however, but this is an Illustrator course, so we'll go on with that. The next thing you can do is change the font. Let's say, okay, that was the other instructor emailed me. But now we change the font, and now we can do is just move on. The next thing we can choose is area type tool. Okay, sorry, it was selected and it got confused. Okay, first we need to draw a shape, but I'll show you how to use the area tool without drawing shapes first. So let's area type tool and type something here. You can put your own random text, doesn't matter. Of course, this works for circles maybe, or stars. So let's try a circle for the sake of experimenting. So you can see here, same effect. Now, if we type more than the shape can contain, obviously the font size does matter, you get this plus, showing that there is more text to show, but it cannot display. Okay, this is simple. Then I want to show you how to make area type, but without actually drawing shape first. This works only for rectangle or square shapes, so be mindful of that. So just click somewhere and drag instead of just clicking. And there you go. You got area type tool. Very simple. Let's delete all of those because we don't need them. In area type, there are a couple of options I want to show you. But first, let's show something else. So just another row of random text, and let's do a simple rectangle. Put it over, and let's say we want this text in this box to flow around the rectangle we just drawn. So how do you do that? We select them both, we go to Object, Text Wrap, Make. Let's say don't show again and click OK. As you can see, this is very simple and easy. Now, if we move the rectangle, the text will adjust. We can release it by going to Text Wrap, Release. And there you go. You got also other options, but first let's decrease the font size and put some more random text here. Sorry. Okay, that's enough. This is a lesson about type, not a lesson about typing random text. But if we go to area type and we double click, we got a couple of options here. This is useful for those creating maybe posters or magazines or so. Yes, Illustrator can be used for those, but InDesign is much better. But you should know that professionals tend to use both depending on what they want to do. Let's click preview and see what's going on. You can see increase the number of rows or number of columns, and the text will split automatically. You can choose the span the distance between them. Same here. You can increase the gutter, which is the space between columns. These are printing terms, so don't be scared. Then you can insert the spacing like this. You can the cap height or where the text starts. There are a couple of options here, you can play with them. Or minimum, maximum, you can use the text flow. Of course, this doesn't make any sense now, but if you have some real text, you can change how it flows. One other thing I want to show you. Let's delete this. And random text here. Okay. Then another row of random text. And put some other things here. Let's make this one, both of them smaller because it does matter. And what we can do now is simply don't scale. Let's take the area type tool. And if we go and select them both, we can do this. Be mindful of scaling because it can be troublesome. Now we can also type on a path. So let's draw a path, replace the fill, and choose type on a path. So let's say lesson 3:23 goes on. Okay. You can also have options for this like rainbow, skew, 3D vibrant, stare. You can get some pretty interesting effects actually, like a sender maybe, descender, center, or baseline. The baseline is where the text sits on, but without any flourishes and curlishes. And you can choose the spaces, auto, or if you want some custom one. Okay. The next one is type vertical tool. So again, we just type. Then we have area vertical type tool. Same options, we just type vertically. Okay, we can make some matrix effect maybe. Then we have vertical type on a path tool, similar to the one before. So we just type like this. Then the last one is called touch type tool. This is only on CC. So if you want to use it somewhere else, don't bother because you won't see it. Now let's select it and see what's going on. So we can select individual characters and we can rotate them and maybe scale them. So you can create effects like this very easily. Okay, this is the end of this lesson. But in the next lesson, we'll move to the character and paragraph tools. Thank you. See you next time.